Alright fam, today we're going to be learning something very exciting. So I want you to brace yourself up for a good ride, okay? If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Let's get this number to 1000, okay? So that other persons might be able to see our videos and learn from it, okay? So let's get straight into business. Alright, today we're going to be learning how to make 100k monthly from selling dogs you do not own, from selling dogs without owning a kennel. Okay, now how is that even possible? You don't have dogs, you don't keep dogs, but you sell dogs and you make cool cash out of it. I'm going to be exposing how you'll be able to achieve that, how you'll be able to achieve 100k monthly doing this, selling dogs without owning a kennel. Okay, now note the following: you don't need a kennel. Number one, you don't need to know much about dogs. Definitely, you don't need to spend much money. You don't need to spend, actually you don't need to spend anything at all to do this business. Just your data and just your phone and you are good to go. Okay, now the business principle behind this is that you stand as a middleman between the seller and the buyer, then you add your commission. Okay, take for instance someone who breeds dog. Probably he has a German Shepherd, and the German Shepherd put to bed and it gave birth to like 7 puppies. Now you already know someone who has a German Shepherd and who has 7 puppies to sell, and then all you need to do is to go look for a buyer who needs a German Shepherd puppy. Then you tell the buyer that you have a German Shepherd puppy for sale. Now the seller told you that the puppy sells for 40k, for instance. So what you need to do is to give the buyer any price, or sell the dog to the buyer at any price you want to. You can sell the dog for 50k, 60k, 70k with 30,000 naira profit, or 20,000 naira profit, or even 10,000 naira profit. Okay, you can sell the dog with 50,000 naira profit. So if you can be able to sell 10 dogs in a month with 20k profit each, you'll be making 200k every month. If you're able to sell the dog with 10k profit each, so if you're able to sell 20 dogs with 10k profit each, you'll be making if you're able to sell 10 dogs with 10k profit each, you're making 100k monthly. Okay, so this is how you make money from selling dogs. So just be a middleman between a buyer and a seller. Okay, now what you need to do this business is, number one, you need to know a dog breeder. You need to have the contact of a dog breeder. Okay, so that when the dog breeder has puppies, the dog breeder will contact you, or you will contact the dog breeder to ask if he has puppies for sale. Then when the dog breeder has puppies for sale, you will help market those puppies on your online platform, which is the number 3 here. You help market those puppies on your online platform so that a buyer can be able to see your advert and contact you. So once a buyer sees a dog you post on your online platform, you come into an agreement with the buyer, then you link the buyer and the seller. So this is what you do. So if the breeder sells the dog for 40,000 naira and you are selling the dog to the buyer for 60,000 naira, and after the both of you have agreed, then the buyer pays the money into your account, then you remit 40,000 naira to the seller, then you send the address of the buyer to the seller, then the seller sends the dog down to the location or the address of the buyer. Now you are not seeing the buyer, probably you are not seeing the buyer, of course you are not seeing the seller, neither are you seeing the dog. So you are just in your room with your phone, with the internet and the pictures of the dog. All you just need to do is to get the buyer to buy the dog you've posted online. Then you send the address of the buyer to the seller, to the breeder, and the breeder sends the dog to the seller, and you take in your own commission, maybe 20k profit. The dog was sold for 40k, but you sold it to the buyer for 60k. Now you've made 20,000 naira. Sell to 10 persons in a month and you'll be making 200k for that month. Sell to 40 to 20%, you're making 400,000 naira without owning a dog, without seeing the dog, without seeing the seller. This is cool business. This is real time cash out. Okay, so this is as simple as ABC. It's as simple as ABC. Now, there are some dog breeds that people go after, people go for. There are some popular dog breeds that people go for, and these are the lists you need to pay attention to. Please do not sell local dogs. Local dogs, the one they call Equoke, it does not sell. Okay, focus on dog breeds like the German Shepherd, the Boabo, the American Eskimo, the Lhasa Apsos, and the Caucasian. Alright, now there are some platforms where you can find breeders, where you can find sellers. Platforms like Gigi, like Facebook, like Instagram, WhatsApp, even on YouTube, okay, and offline. Alright, but then let me show you how these dogs look like. Okay, now this is a Boabo. This is how a Boabo looks like. Okay, this is how a Boabo looks like. Okay, you can type Boabo cost in Nigeria. Sorry, Boabo cost in Nigeria. So this GG, let's go to GG and see how much you can get a Boabo puppy. Right, okay, so this person is selling a 3 to 6 month old pure breed Boabo for 90,000 naira. Okay, so this is selling for 95. These are puppies. This is selling for 120. This is selling for 90. So this is what you would do. So these are different breeds. You see American Eskimo 607 hearts, Boabo 802, Caucasian Shepherd 632, Lhasa Apsos. You see those things I listed. Look at, they are the most sought after dogs right here. They are the most sought after dogs right here. Okay, but you can look for dogs that are below 35k. This is a strategy you need to use. Dogs below 35k, Boabo below 35k. Now this is a Lhasa Apsos, is for 35,000 naira. Okay, now you can contact this seller. This one goes for 28,000 naira. Now this is a Chow Chow. This is very, very cheap. This is very, 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 very cheap. You can contact this seller. You can contact this seller. Then you request for the pictures and also request for the videos. Then you post it on your own personal platform and increase the price. You can sell it for 50k, you can sell it for 60k. Then once you get a buyer, if you trust the seller, you can send the money to the seller or strike a deal with the seller, find a way to get the dog down before paying, or you can pay if you trust the seller, or if the seller is in your location. If the seller is in your location, you can go look at the dog, or go get the dog, pay for the dog, get it, and we beat the dog to the buyer. Or you can pay the money and ask the seller to beat the dog to the address provided. All right, that is one way you can make money. Okay, GG is one of the places where you can actually find cheap dogs. This is for 25k. This is Caucasian Shepherd for 25,000. I mean, you can't get it this cheap. You can sell it for 50k, you can sell it for 60k. All right, that is that for that. Okay, let's look at American Eskimo. This one sells for 30,000 naira. This one sells for 20,000 naira. You can sell it for. This one sells for 20,000 naira. Recently, I linked up two persons, a buyer and a seller, and I sold that dog was sold for 40,000 naira. This same breed was sold for 40,000 naira. It was sold for 40,000 naira. Okay. So this is how you can make money. You can buy this dog off this person. This person lives in Ado Ekiti and is selling for 20,000 naira. If you can locate, if you are in the same location, you can go pick up the dog, pay for the dog, and sell it to the person who needs it immediately. Please do not purchase the dog until you found a buyer. Once you found a buyer for this dog, you get the money, buy off this dog, or pay into the account of this seller if you trust the seller or if you can locate the seller. Then the seller will bill the dog to the location of the buyer and you keep your profit of 20,000 naira. That is how to do business, okay? That is how to do this business. So do not sleep on this, guys. This is big time. This is big time cash out. Do not sleep on this, okay? Do not sleep on this. You can check out other breeds. There are a lot of them. Let's check out Pitbull, German Shepherd. Let's check out German Shepherd. Now, there are important things you need to send to a buyer whenever you are selling dogs. First of all, if you are going to buy this dog, this German Shepherd dog, of this seller or breeder, ask for the breeding video. Ask for the video that shows the evidence that a male and female German Shepherd produce these puppies. So the breeder is going to provide you with that video. He's going to provide you with their pictures. He's going to provide you with the pictures and video of the puppies too, and all of them together. These are proofs that the puppies are real offspring of the presumed German Shepherd. Also, the seller is going to provide you with the vaccination history of the dog or the vaccination card of the dog, okay? These are things you should require from the buyer before procuring the dogs, okay? Do not procure a dog from a seller that do not have the breeding video, all right? Do not procure a dog from the seller that do not have the breeding video. So this is just how you go research for cheap dogs online. You can check Rottweiler. I forgot to add Rottweiler, very important. Rottweiler is also one of the popular breed of dogs we have in Nigeria. Okay, this one sells for 30,000 naira. It's 1 year old. So you can request for the pictures and the videos of this dog, post it on your own platform, increase the price to maybe 50k or 60k. Once you find a buyer, you then would connect both of them after you've taken your own profit, okay? That is how to do it. That is how to do it, guys. Do not sleep on this, guys. That is how to do it. So where do you sell? You can still sell on Gigi. You can sell on Facebook. You can go to Facebook Marketplace and display your dogs. You can sell on Instagram, on WhatsApp, on your WhatsApp status, even on YouTube. Or you sell offline. You just tell people that, hey, I have puppies for sale, anyone you want, German Shepherd. You show them the pictures and they may decide to buy. So guys, thank you for listening. Please take action. I'm bringing good and nice videos your way every day, videos that will change your financial story. Please do not sleep on any of this information. God bless you as you take action today. Thank you.